Play the game.
Play the game. Oh, hey everybody, we're going back to playing the game. The game of Warhammer, Dawn of War 40,000. Diathex is here. We're gonna go back into a thing. Shh, Gabe's gonna talk.
Lining up our time.
The Emperor protects.
So,
Damn,
have you, played any of that, you know, that game everyone's...
the Pokemon thing?
Yeah.
No, I've never played a Pokemon game in my life. I can honestly say that, and I don't feel ashamed by saying I have never played a fucking Pokemon game in my life.
You should. It's really fun. It's super addicting, and I've talked to tons of girls that are walking around playing it. I'm like, oh, you playing Pokemon Go? And then, like, we just talk and walk around Mount Pleasant playing Pokemon Go.
That is interesting.
And it's a really... And I've talked to tons, like I've just been walking down the road and people are like, hey, what are you doing? And I'm like, oh, I'm just, and like going out at night.
It's like, you know what, man, F you, dude.
And this guy came out of a dumpster and stabbed me in the back with a broken beer bottle.
But you know what, it's cool. I'm down with that.
Because he was playing Pokemon Go.
It was his, it was his area, his dumpster. Who am I to judge?
Okay, I was fighting it really hard. That hot chick at Q's Barbecue mentioned it.
Yeah. You know, I regaled I regaled that story to people, and they just like judged me as soon as I described her. I'm like, man, fuck all you guys. You don't even know. So what if she's got like the blue-green hair, a little shaved on the side? You know, she's got the nose ring. Whatever. I mean, that's pretty cool. She don't give a shit about nothing. I mean, she's probably honestly a very caring, sweet person who feels emotions a lot.
I think she was a Cancer with a Virgo rising. Personally, that's the vibe I got from
you know. But it's like, man,
on the cusp of a Taurus with a Virgo
it's like,
rising.
leave her. Who cares? Leave him alone. So what? I got fucking long hair and a beard. Whoop-de-doo. You look like a Jew. Who cares? Even though you're not, you know.
You're not Jewish. Well, you might be. You're Polish,
you
so you might be Jewish. With that nose dipping in that smoothie at Chris's, you might have a little bit of the Yiddish.
But the point is, like, who cares? What are you judging for? Yeah, I
they
said
have
earlier
nothing
I'm good
else
at
better to do.
Well, and it's usually the ones who are just like, wah, wah. It's like, yeah, says you have no reason to judge anybody. Have you looked at yourself in the mirror? I'm not even talking like physically. I mean, just look at yourself, look at your life, look what you're doing. You're just mad because you can't be as like laissez-faire about things as these people. They're comfortable with themselves. You're so angry and you hate yourself so much, you got to take it out on everybody else.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And you might be, like, turn your game down a hair. Literally a hair. Don't even, like, barely move it.
Yeah. Got it.
Okay. Because when you get really adamant about your cause, you clip a little bit.
You clip. No, it's called chubbing. You do that.
Oh. You're pup tenting a little bit.
You're pupping. Yeah, I know. Mary Poppins.
Puppin stuff. Oh, now the stream's caught up.
Did it? Oh, that's good.
I'm taking damage. Death to the heretics.
Interesting.
I think I'm losing units left and right.
Oh no.
Get some Terminators up in here. I mean, not Terminators, but Dreadnoughts.
So, I was looking at...
They keep throwing in these Guardsman units, and honestly, Guardsmen are super freaking squishy, so it's like, I don't want them. I'd rather have, like, Marine, but I've also got all those... I've got 3 squads of, like, Terminators, so they're doing a pretty good job of just kicking ass and taking names.
Yes,
you know.
Yeah.
You know.
So I was reading up a little bit on Dreadnoughts in the 40K universe.
Yeah, it's terrible. You do not want to get stuck.
Yeah, because I read and I was like, holy shit, it's just like displaced organs kind of shoved into like a machine
Mushed
with
into
like
some amniotic fluid, like, keep living, you got things to kill.
yeah. So I thought a space marine was bad, and then like you turn into a dreadnought and it's like, man, those guys are badass. Like, is there like a dude in there? And it's like, more or less. Like he's kind of spread
The
out.
remnants of one?
Like the important stuff.
Yeah.
Like the consciousness and like the organs that consciousness needs to stay conscious. But
Yeah.
it's also controlled by some computers, so they can't resist. Like they're just
Well,
kind
they
of like.
can. It's just, yeah. Imagine like RoboCop, but not as glamorous. I guess you could almost say,
Yeah.
if you could refer to it like, I don't know, like that.
But then some people like look to be a dreadnought. Like
In a
it's
way,
like
yeah.
a.
I mean, well, there's all kinds of odd people.
And then I forgot about the tech priests, and I was looking into them again. And it's so HR Giger, it's insane, but I love it.
Yep.
I don't know why. It's disgusting and disturbing.
But
and
it's great.
but
I mean,
it's
isn't
awesome.
that what we all strive for, to just shut down all emotions in the end, really?
No, Alan, I mean, oh shit, I blew it.
Ah,
We're done. Shutting
shut
it
her
down.
down.
Said a real name.
I think if they've listened to this any amount of time, they already know who we are, because we breaking the fourth wall. There are no walls here.
Well, Terminus is the only one with like he's obsessed
sure
with this idea that his coworkers are gonna watch him and fire him. It's
Yeah,
like, you're
kind of
fine.
Like, you do realize where you work. It's like, who gives a shit?
You do shift work in a factory. You're not gonna get in
Yeah.
trouble. They taught you how to steal. Like,
Yeah,
so
I know. Like, they're not good.
what do you gotta worry about?
Yeah, it's funny. I know, like I don't know, whatever. I guess.
I wonder. So these tech priests, like some of the ones I'm looking at right now, it's like, are you like?
Am I one? No, I'm not smart enough.
No, it's just it's so gross and weird. It's like, yeah, like my why would I keep my hand if like this
I
like
can do so much
5-fingered
better with
claw
this.
thing and a flamethrower does my job better?
Yeah, why?
And it's
I mean,
like, so
honestly, it's legit,
I was
man.
thinking about it from like my perspective, and it would be like I would have a vacuum on one hand and like a rag on the other, and then like I would have like instead of a flamethrower, like a little thing would squirt like cleaning fluid all over, like it'd go like
Yep.
that, and then like I would like a squeegee like thing, and
That's legit, man. I get it. Me, I'd have
a spanner like stuck
yeah,
on the nub,
and
and
some torches on the end of it, some like manifold gauges hooked up to it, and just like away we go.
because like why I
PT
can't
charts
understand
everywhere.
like the motivation for a tech priest or like the Adaptus Mechanicus. It's like, why? And it's like, well, we feel
Close
that.
to the machine gun.
So why do they fight? Does something threaten
Chaos.
their?
I
Oh,
mean,
they're chaos. I didn't know
no,
that.
they're not. They're against chaos.
Lining up our target.
Because here's
Chaos
the thing.
threatens-
Okay, so they blessed is the Omnissiah. Doing
All
this
right.
whole thing. Okay, the Omnissiah, the Imperial Creed should kill off the. Really, they should not get along with the Tech Priest, because the Tech Priest believes the Imperial Creed, the Emperor is a god. The Imperial Creed is like the Omnissiah, the all. Whatever, it knows it's a great wisdom.
Omni,
knows
yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Scouts are waiting for
Now there
orders.
are some
Scouts here.
sects that believe that the Emperor is the Omnissiah. They're one and the same. The other ones do not believe that. Like, no, the Emperor is not. I mean, he's a great, powerful thing. He is not the Omnissiah. Do not.
So
say
those
that.
are the Jews, the
In a
ones
way.
that don't believe he's the Omnissiah.
Yeah, but
Ready to serve.
so I mean that causes strife. But the Imperial Creed also knows that, like, no, we can't get rid of them, because if they're gone,
Area secure.
we fail. Like, we're dead. It's like the Imperium survives through the Mechanicus. Without them, like, no, we're all doomed.
Is eternal. Command me.
But now, if you read some lore, basically Horus Heresy, one of the first books, Dark Mechanicum, I think it is, or no, it's just Mechanicum. Spoiler alert! If you don't want to listen to it, shut it off now. The Emperor, it is stated in that one that the Emperor is the Omnissiah. And he set it all up as like, yeah, no, I am.
I shall end you.
Yep. Which is pretty cool, like machine heal thyself. And then, like the machines healed themselves.
Enemy is in our sight.
And you know what? I say that at work all the time. Has not worked yet. I am not the Omnissiah nor the Emperor, but God, that would make my job so much easier.
Somebody tried to do a meme. It's like a tech priest, and it says, "Hello, servitor convertible children. There are sugar products in my vehicle."
Oh.
What? I don't get it.
Kid, like a diddling van.
Ah, oh, I get it.
Oh
Okay.
yeah. Like, oh. I get it. I get it. I get it.
I get it.
I get. As get. As get.
Yes, my lord.
You guys are gonna die.
We will take them down from here.
Taking damage.
Oh, yeah, we're dead. Oh, I see. Lord Bale, you dick. Killed them.
Yes,
Killed them
most
all.
beneficent one.
Yes.
God, painting a tech priest mini looks insane.
I always
There's
wanted
so
to,
much.
but I never really got around to doing it because,
There's so much little
yeah,
thingies and textures and details
there's
and
a lot. A lot.
Yes, my lord. Charge.
Charge.
We're here.
oh wow, there's a little dragon head claw. That's kind of neat. I need to really, yeah. Well, I was reading Hitchhiker's Guide,
Oh yeah.
and I've
Don't
never read it
panic.
before,
Whatever you do,
and I'm
don't
like,
panic.
Show these.
The
I
first
was
one
at-
is short. It's like 180 pages or something.
yeah, it was just like,
it's
yo,
quick
let's
and
go to
easy.
the restaurant to the end of the universe, and I was like, all right, next chapter, and they're talking
Nope.
about like how the movie was made and stuff, and I was like, whoa, was that it? Oh,
Like it's over.
well, yeah.
You know, I like the first three. After that, it's hard for me to read it because it just gets. It gets way too fucking scatterbrained. People are like, well, that's the beauty of it. I'm like, no, I don't know. Maybe
I
because
don't
I
think
like to read.
Douglas Adams was like, yeah, probably writing himself into a hole or
See,
something.
that's the vibe I get because there's way too many random things like, nope, we don't know. So it's kind of like using like it was all a dream kind of cop out for movies and TV shit. It's kind of what it felt like. Maybe because I honestly, hard to believe people in the interwebs, but I do read, you know, like literary things. I do enjoy reading. So I've read your classic masterpieces, even the garbage ones.
Even I've read Hamlet. That's
Hey, I mean, I like some of that stuff. I say that like I cannot get over freaking Catcher in the Rye. Hated that book. Thought it was so
No, it's
overrated.
terrible.
It's just like, wow, it's a rich kid bitching about how rough his life is. Like, no wonder people read it and go psycho, I guess. Because, like, ugh.
isn't that what was his name? There was like that kid that was like, I will make you all suffer for not loving me, and he was like a trust fund kid that was like in California.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. Like the Virgin Killer. But I don't think
Yeah.
he wasn't all up into that. That was more like, what, the dude who shot, like, Lennon had a cop, John Lennon had a thing in his pocket, whatever. And like the guy who shot Reagan had, he read it too. I'm like, that's such a whatever. It's like, yeah, millions of people in this country have read it because it's kind of a forced thing
It's
you have
forced
to read in
in
grade
school.
school. You know, it's like
Scouts are
that doesn't mean shit. It's just like, oh, this guy wiped out 1,000 people, or he went on a murder spree. But you know what? He took a shit in the morning, so anyone that shits in the morning is going to be a serial killer. It's like, well, I take a shit every morning, dude. So I guess you better put me on that list.
I don't.
Well,
like,
you
well,
need
you-
to be on
then-
your own separate list then.
Then you're on a different list, and you're just gonna die of like a compacted colon.
Yep.
Oh,
This is great because we're gonna notice like a dramatic drop in like you watch the first few videos I made, it was just me sitting here, you know, having a drinky drink, making these rather dry to where like you'll focus on the game but not really talking, to where the real me comes out, where it's just blah blah. It's like you focus on gameplay. I'm like, I'm just clicking and watching things shoot while babbling about everything. I love it.
The Emperor.
Come for the something, stay for the Yeah, go back and watch like the first one. We're like, hello, folks.
Hello?
It's broomstick stank 220 tons here. I'm gonna click and not talk
And not talk because I need someone's awkward energy to feed off of besides me.
in about 20 minutes, I'm gonna reference a lawnmower in the neighbor's yard, and yeah.
Yep. That's great. Love it. And I'll
We
admit
should
to
do-
it. That's the way it is. You know, just admit to it.
Well, you
Embrace
got
it.
it. Like
Learn it.
you've
Accept
never
it
done
who
it
you are.
before.
The Emperor's finest reporting.
I forgot. Like we need to do a Dead Rising thing.
Oh yeah, we ain't done one of them in a while.
Yes, sir.
No.
What the fuck? What do I gotta do here?
Oh, did you see that new little logo I did on the YouTube?
I did. First
What
I
did you
said,
think of that?
I don't know. I kind of like the old
At your
one.
command. Reporting,
Well,
sir.
I was thinking, like,
It
I don't
looks
know,
like
and then
bug
I
eyes.
The Emperor's finest.
was thinking
I was
like
look for the bug eyes thing.
I was thinking have this new idea. I'm gonna draw like a couch with like a bunch of beer cans and snacks strewn everywhere, and then do us all like sitting
Like a
or whatever.
Simpsons kind of thing.
Yeah,
The Emperor's finest.
but I don't want to draw. I should probably just pay somebody to, even though I'm perfectly
Yeah,
capable
no,
of like.
isn't that what you went to school for?
Even in death, I still serve.
And nothing.
I am the instrument of
But
his will.
uh,
To me, my brothers,
I don't know. I'm just too lazy to like.
again,
I'll
Mister,
just-
I'm an
I
artiste.
still serve.
I'm an artist.
I'm an
artiste,
artist.
thank
You cannot force creativity. I can't force
Beware
inspiration.
the alien.
I don't know.
Get off your ass. You're a janitor. I don't want to work. here.
Ow!
Scouts awaiting orders.
Hey, you know when 480 goes to ground, it sounds like a small gunshot next to your head. That's all I'm saying. That's what I do for a living.
On patrol. Search.
Bang! I'll make it. They'll wake you up.
Scouts.
I just imagine you look
In my
like
defense, it wasn't my fault. It wasn't my fault. It was something that was fucked up a long time before I
Well, no.
got there, and it was never noted. So it was like, what the hell? Why is this like this?
Enemy positions.
Boom! Oh, I'm glad no
He
one
who
ever
stands with me
noted
shall
this,
be
you
my brother.
pricks.
I just imagine you look normal and you're holding onto these wires and it blows up like that and you're like screaming and afterwards you look like Emperor Palpatine.
Faith is my shield.
And it
You
was
just have
nothing-
like a butt crack in your forehead and
It was nothing that dramatic. Like
The
at
ranks
all.
have been secured.
speaking
But
of
the
a
fight
butt
is not
crack in the
over.
forehead, I was
We
looking
must
on
give the Inquisitor time to penetrate the
what is
Chaos
that
Sorcerer's
site?
power
Urban
and
Dictionary,
justice.
and I found something called a Klingon steamer.
Oh,
It is better to die for the Emperor.
Let me read you this definition here.
okay.
Well, here,
A steaming Klingon is what it's called, and it's a sex act that is performed by first defecating on a partner's
He who
forehead,
stands with
then
me shall
sitting
be
on the
my
feces
brother.
with ass crack centered. Upon removing ass crack, feces will form the Klingon-esque forehead ridge.
You know, I don't
Those who stand
need
before me.
to hear that.
It isn't real.
I don't care.
It's Urban Dictionary. This is like a 12-year-old like coming up with little giggly things.
That's, you know. I was trying to keep this a family-friendly thing, and great.
Oh,
Yeah,
so
now
I can't
it's gone.
I can't tell you about spaghetti pants.
No.
For
Oh.
yourself.
No. I don't want to hear. You can tell me afterward.
By his word, even in death,
I don't wanna
I
scare
still
them.
serve.
Poop embarrasses me.
I
Like,
still serve.
Terribly.
just get
That's why-
embarrassed. Nobody should do it.
No one. Never.
Command me.
Who poops? I don't poop.
Take me into
Wow.
battle.
Poop jokes lowest common
To me,
denominator.
my brothers.
That's why they're easy. It's low-hanging fruit. That's what I
Low-hanging
go for.
fruit. I ain't talking about dudes
still
either.
serve.
You got Adam's
Oh.
apple. I mean, no thank you.
I will purge the unclean.
There was this like person in the post office, and they were like tall, but like I was just like, ooh, like she's a tall one, but she's she's knocking it around, and turns around, it's a dude. But it's a transgender dude. So from
Doesn't
behind,
make it any better in my book.
from behind,
Still got
but
the
I
twig and
realized it
berries.
right away.
Twig and berries.
Well, no, I was
I don't want
saying,
part of that.
I neither do I. Hence why. But what this is what I'm saying here is like from behind, I was confused,
Yep.
and they can't do that. It needs to be outlawed.
Yep. Oh, we just lost all the LBG
Oh, they're all.
gator
Yeah,
thing
you did.
fans.
With that,
Well,
he was a transgender person. They're
Alright.
fine. Do whatever you want. Nobody cares. We're kidding.
He who stands
just like
with me shall
that
be
pretty
my
girl with
brother.
like the blue-green hair and the nose ring.
Her I
For
judge
the
for being
glory
too
of the
cute.
Emperor.
too cute
We are
and
united
being so
in
friendly. I
hate
know it was
service.
great because she's like, oh, because like I got like just water and so on because they didn't serve beer there. So like, oh, I'll have some water, and the water's like, I'm glad to see you guys staying hydrated. It's like, if only you knew how much alcohol is flowing in this blood vein right now.
Did you say that?
No, I just
Because
went, like,
I went.
"Yup."
No, because I went like, yeah, I'm like water, because like we've been, drinking beers
like
all day,
this.
and she instant shut off, like, oh, okay, like, well, at least you're switching it up, and it's like, oh, you
Yeah.
don't have a Christmas ornament for a nose, and your neck isn't all red, so I'm assuming you're a sober lady.
No fun.
No fun.
Sindri's talking.
It is time.
Requires a sacrifice. Oh, Angelos is killing Lord Vale. Oh, this is where he turns on the Chaos Lord. Ha, yeah, we've seen this coming.
Never forget all power demands sacrifice. Thank you.
All power demands sacrifice. Thank you for yours. Sindri! Yeah,
Good God.
yeah. Fucking dead. Dead. He's dead. No, Isidore. I almost called him Usador. No, Usador! Isidore's gonna grab the Maledictum Maleficarum.
Friend.
And he turns chaos. God damn it. God damn it.
What is that skull ball thing?
That's the
with
Maleficarum.
the bones.
That's the Maleficarum. That's the key that the demon, that the chaos is trying to use to unlock something. Gaspard. They're trying to use it to unlock the demon that's trapped in the world. And he was corrupted.
You
Yep.
can't let him get it.
Well, he just took it.
When he was the bad guy?
Oh, you missed the beginning because he's like, oh, they're gonna go this way. Follow me. I know a secret way to get up there. Because remember, the Sindri, the chaos sorcerer, has been talking to him the whole time in his head. Because he's also,
Right.
just a few steps away from being, whatever. Well, he's turned to chaos now. Your old friend is now fucking working with the Lords of Destruction.
Fucking piece of shit.
I know, pricks. And on that note, we're gonna shut her down. So,
All right.
Thanks for watching and listening to this retardedness. Stick around because it's only gonna get better and or worse depending on how you look at it. So, on that note,
we'll be back in
say
like
goodbye.
10 minutes.
Goodbye. Oh yeah, this is for we're gonna record this and put this on YouTube. The rest, if anybody's watching Steam, stick around. The best is yet to come. We've only
worst is yet
just
to come.
begun.